Grandma Gracie's crumbs. She's making her crumbs. 2 cups of flour.
1 cup of sugar.
She's putting in 1 cup of sugar.
Okay. Now I put just a dot of baking powder.
A dot.
Well,
Does everyone know what the dot is?
A quarter of a
We'll watch.
about a quarter of a teaspoon.
A quarter of a teaspoon of baking powder. Not baking soda, baking powder. Okay.
Okay, now I take 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, heaping tablespoons. Everything is 2, 2, and 2, except the sugar.
The sugar you just did 1, okay.
1.
1, 2 heaping tablespoons of cinnamon. Okay.
Mix it good together. Okay, so it's mixed good. 2 sticks of butter.
And she's going to get 2 sticks of butter. Here's 1 stick here. Now, she's not using butter. She's actually using margarine.
You could use a parquet margarine, but just don't get the light margarine. 2 sticks. This is a half a stick. I'm going to put the other half a stick. Then you take this.
This is the hard part. Smashing, smashing, smashing. She didn't even make the butter soft. You're supposed to leave it out a little.
It makes it easy to work with. This is the problem. You got to work with it. See, it comes together. It will come together. It's just the patience that you need.
So this is all you need to do. You're just smushing it together, and it will form the right consistency. And there's the cleaner upper in the background. Hello.
Hello.
This is the sous chef.
See how it comes together? You just have to have patience to make sure it comes together. That's it. The cake comes right out of the refrigerator.
Out of the oven.
Out of the oven.
Which is not a refrigerator, it's an oven.
1, 3.
They smell good. You don't get to smell it like I did. She made these crumbs yesterday. So as soon as they have to be ready for when the cake is done. Because she's going to bake this in the oven for a few minutes, and then I guess sprinkle it with confectionery sugar.
What kind of confection? When it cools.
After it cools.
Of course, the confectionery sugar will melt right on top of it, so you can do that.
Okay, so now all these. What kind of cakes did you make?
You could use either Betty Crocker or
pound cake, or yellow cake mix.
Moist. This is Pillsbury. Betty Crocker.
Classic yellow. Okay.
Yellow cake.
You should just follow the directions for that. And the only thing here that's truly original here is the crumbs.
That's the only thing that's original.
And that's the only thing people care about because they eat the crumbs and they leave the cake. Now what are you going to do?
I got to put them back in the oven. See, I could have had a little bit more crumbs on here, but they're not ready, so that goes on the oven. Put it right back in the oven for about, till the crumbs are done. I guess about 10 minutes. It's all according.
How do you know when they're done?
You look at them and you can see.
you could see.
When this is cool, it just came out of the oven, it has to cool. Once it's cooled, you put the confectionery sugar on.
Okay, now how long did you leave that in the oven?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. They're still warm. They just came out of the oven. That's what they'll look like. They're going to cool. She'll put the confectionery sugar on, and they're ready to go.
Right, but they must be cool, because if it's not cool, it's going to the confectionery sugar is going to melt right into it. And when you put it in the refrigerator, put tin foil over it. Not saran, tin foil.
Okay, and it can be frozen, correct?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And this stays fresh for at least 2 weeks in the refrigerator.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other words of advice?
No, enjoy and have a good time because they are delicious and everybody will brag about your crumb cakes.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.